Okay. Good morning, all of you. Good morning. My name is Rishi Mishra. I have appointed as a new science teacher in this prestigious Bhakti International School in the Kamrej region. Okay. Now, I would like to discuss today of the light reflection and refraction, chapter 10. This is one of the important chapter in the standard 7 syllabus. Okay. Light, as we know very well, light is a very important and essential thing in the physical world. That means light is a form of energy, light is a form of electromagnetic wave. That's why we are saying कि light showing dual nature, means wave nature and particles nature also. Okay. And one more important thing, without light, we can not see different color around us in our surrounding. How? Because in the previous classes we already learn about properties of light. As we know कि light is a mixture of 7 colors. Everyone know about that. Okay. In this chapter, we will discuss only about the two properties of light. First, reflection and reflection. Reflection and refraction. Okay. And light enables us to see the object around us. Okay. So, come to the point. Okay. We see a variety of objects in the world around us. However, we unable to see anything in a dark room. We cannot see anything in the dark room, everyone know. But on lightening of the room, things become visible. What makes things visible? What is the reason behind the things visible us? That is the factor. Light is a factor of that. Light and create a sensation in our retina, in eyes, and visible around us. So, an object reflects light that falls on it. This reflected light, when received by our eyes, enable us to see the things. We are able to see through a transparent medium, as in the light point of view. There are three medium. Yeah, two medium. There are two medium of propagation of light. First, gaseous medium, and second, another medium. Okay. There are number of common wonderful phenomena associated with light, such as image formation by mirror, image formation by lens, the twinkling of a star, the beautiful color of a rainbow, bending of light by medium, and so on. A study of properties of light help us to explore them. In this chapter, we will discuss about this phenomena. Okay. By observing the common optical phenomena around us, we may conclude that light seems to travel in a straight line. The fact that a small source of light casts a sharp shadow of an opaque object point to this straight line path of light, usually indicated as a ray of light. We know light propagate in a rectilinear motion. Okay, light always travels in a straight line. Okay, light and wave. As we told you already, कि light shows both property, particle nature and wave nature. And light is a electromagnetic wave. Okay, as we can see now some of the example. Okay. Okay. This is a plane mirror. Okay. And a ray of light, incident ray of light falls on an plane mirror and reflected in the by the forming of same angle, means angle of incidence is always equal to angle of reflection. यानी angle of incident ray is always equal to angle of reflected ray. Okay, this is shows the reflection phenomena. Okay, in the physics, anything happen naturally that we should call phenomena. Okay, not process. Process is the specific word used in chemistry, but in the physics, as we know that science divided into main three categories: physics, chemistry, and biology. And this is the important part of the physics in the standard 10th syllabus. Okay, and study of light is called optics. Okay, this is the part of optics right now. Okay, this incident, this phenomena shows reflection of light. Okay, ray of incidence falls on a plane mirror. This is what? This is polished mirror. Okay, and light reflect from the plane mirror. But sometime we can see if this is the phenomenon, this happen in any medium, but in the phenomena of refraction, okay, in the phenomena of refraction, light enters from one medium to another and get bent. Okay, now we can see here. Okay, this is water, and when a ray of light falls on a liquid medium, okay, and it not get reflected, okay, few amount of light will get reflected, but when enters a ray of light in another medium, means this is air medium and this is water medium. Okay, so it get some vent. Okay, in this case, angle of this is normal. Okay, and this is normal also, and okay, angle of incident I equal to R, but in the phenomena of refraction, okay, angle of refracted ray and incident ray not be equal. Okay, okay, in the phenomena of reflection and refraction, object should be considered as three types: transparent, translucent, and opaque object. Okay, so refraction phenomena always happen in transparent object. Okay, but reflection phenomena happen always in opaque object. Okay, as you can see, there is an activity in our textbook. If an opaque object on the path of light becomes very small, light has a tendency to bend around it. Okay, means कि if an object on the path of light becomes very small, light has the tendency to bend around it and not walk in a straight line, an effect known as diffraction of light. ठीक है. Then the straight line treatment of optics using ray falls to explain the phenomena such as diffraction. Light is a thought of as a wave, the details of which you will study in higher classes. Again, at the beginning of 20th century, it became known that light with matter and light often behaves somewhat. I told already about this point. Okay, light has dual nature, particle nature and wave nature also. Okay, of light constituted for the some years till modern quantum theory of light emerged, in which light is neither a wave nor a particle. But in the modern optics, okay, scientists suggest कि light is neither wave nor particles. Okay, the new theory reconclude the particles properties of light with the wave nature. Okay, we are continue as a wave nature of light right now. Okay. In this chapter, we shall study the phenomena of reflection and refraction of light using the straight line propagation of light. Okay. I told you already reflection and refraction phenomena, okay, completely depend upon the rectilinear propagation of light, a straight line propagation of light, है ना. हम जानते हैं कि लाइट हमेशा स्ट्रेट लाइन मोशन में ट्रैवल करती है. ठीक है. एंड इट्स अ रियल एप्लीकेशन, ओके, एंड सिचुएशन. In this topic, reflection of light, okay, reflection of light is the important topic that is coming in your coming examination, board examination. Okay, reflection of light. There are two laws of reflection of light. I told you already in the previous diagram. Okay, according to, okay, our textbook, this is incident ray and this is reflected ray. Okay, this will be normal. Okay, so definition of reflection of light: incident ray of light and refracted ray of light and normal all are lies in same plane. ओके, ये जो इंसिडेंट रे है, रिफ्लेक्टेड रे और ये नॉर्मल, ये सारे एक ही प्लेन में लाई करते हैं. ओके, एंड सेकेंड पॉइंट कि इंसिडेंट रे एंड रिफ्लेक्टेड रे आर angle of incident ray and angle of reflected ray are always equal, means angle of I equal to angle of R. Okay, is always equal. Okay, a highly polished surface such as mirror reflect most of the light. Okay, this is highly polished surface. Okay, because we know that in the phenomena of reflection, surface should be highly polished. Okay. For mirror reflect most of the light falling on it. You are already familiar with the law of reflection of light. Let us recall this law. Okay. The angle of incident is equal to the angle of reflection, and the incident ray, the normal to the mirror at the point of the incidence, and the reflected ray all lie in the same plane. Okay, I told you already. Okay, these laws of reflection are applicable to all types of reflecting surface by a plane mirror. Okay, what are the properties of the image? Okay, properties of the image. Image formed by plane mirror is always virtual and incorrect. Okay, image formed by a plane mirror. ओके, प्लेन मिरर से जो भी इमेज फॉर्म होंगे वो ऑलवेज क्या होंगे, वर्चुअल होंगे और इरेक्ट होंगे. ठीक है, इमेज ऑलवेज बी वर्चुअल एंड इरेक्ट बाय द फॉर्मेशन ऑफ प्लेन मिरर. ओके, द साइज ऑफ द इमेज इज इक्वल टू दैट ऑफ ऑब्जेक्ट. ओके, तो ऑब्वियसली जो इमेज की साइज होगी वो ऑलवेज इक्वल टू द ओरिजिनल इमेज. जैसे हम प्लेन मिरर के सामने खड़े होते अपना फेस देखते हैं तो आवर फेस इज ऑलमोस्ट इक्वल, है ना, एज वी ओरिजिनल. ओके, the image form is and far behind the mirror as the object is in front of it. Okay, further the image is laterally inverted. How would the image be when the reflecting surface are curved? Let us explore. अब देखें कि ये जो प्लेन मिरर में इमेज बनते हैं वो हमारी इमेज तो बिल्कुल एज इट इज बनेगी, बट ये लेटरली इन्वर्जन होता है. लेटरल इन्वर्जन मीन्स व्हाट? ओके, लेटरली इन्वर्टेड मीन्स अगर हम एल लिखते हैं, ठीक है, तो लेटरल इन्वर्जन यू कैन सी एल लाइक दिस. ओके, now we will discuss about curve mirror. Okay, we will okay, now we are talking about plane mirror. Okay, तो प्लेन मिरर में हमने जान लिया कि इमेज फॉर्मेशन कैसे होते हैं, उसकी क्या प्रॉपर्टीज हैं, क्या कंडीशंस हैं. अब हम जानेंगे, है ना. नाउ वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट कर्व मिरर. Okay, curve mirror means we can see there is a spoon in our homes, in our kitchen. Okay, like that curve. Okay, curve mirror. Take a large shining spoon. Try to view our face in its curved surface. When we see the face in the spoon, so we can see the size of face can reduce and increase when the distance of the spoon from your face will reduce and increase the distance. Okay, so do you get the image? It is smaller to larger. Okay, smaller to larger you can see at the spoon. Move the spoon slowly away from your face. Observe the image. How does it change? Okay, reverse the spoon and repeat the activity. How does the image look like now? कंपेयर द कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स ऑफ द इमेज ऑन द टू सरफेस। अब देखिए इस एक्टिविटी में हमें यही बताया गया है कि स्पून में बनने वाला इमेज जो है वो कैसा है ना, हाउ द साइज ऑफ इमेज इंक्रीज एंड रिड्यूस। ओके, सो the curved surface of the shining spoon could be considered as curve mirror. Okay, the curved surface of a spoon considered as a curve mirror. The the most commonly used type of curve mirror is the spherical mirror. Okay, the reflecting surface of such mirror can be considered to form a part of surface of sphere. Such mirror whose reflecting surfaces are spherical are called the spherical mirror. We shall now study about spherical mirror in the detail. Okay. And two important points. Okay, reflection and refraction. Now we are learning two topics. The reflection always occur in plane mirror and refraction occur in not plane mirror. Refraction occur in when ray of light enters from one medium to another. Okay, that phenomena is called diffraction. Okay, we can call curve mirror. Okay, reflection occur in plane mirror and refraction occur in curve mirror. Means we will discuss about plane mirror in reflection, we will discuss about spherical mirror. Okay, so as you can see, spherical mirror, this is spherical mirror. Okay, spherical mirror, this is concave mirror and this is convex mirror. This is concave mirror. Why? The polished surface outward of the mirror. Okay, polished surface outside of the mirror is called concave mirror, and polished surface inside the mirror is called convex mirror. Okay, okay, so we can see both the mirror curve outward and inward. Okay, the reflecting surface of a spherical mirror may be curved inward or outward. Spherical mirror whose reflecting surface is curved inward is faces toward the center of the sphere. Okay, in the concave mirror our face see in the center, in the area, this area of the mirror. Okay, when our face sees, we can see our face in the center of the mirror. That mirror considered as what? Concave mirror. Okay, that is called concave mirror. Okay, spherical mirror whose reflecting surface is curved outward is called convex mirror. The schematic representation of this mirror is shown. Okay, you may note the congress the back of the mirror in the shaded. Okay, and this is polished surface. Okay, in the convex mirror polish inward and the concave mirror polish from outward. ठीक है, So our face, we can see our face in the concave mirror inward at the center, but we cannot see face in the convex mirror in the center. Okay, what is the reason behind that? We will discuss. Okay, we may now understand that the surface of the spoon curve inward that be approximated to concave mirror, and the surface of the spoon bug outward can be approximate to the convex mirror. Okay. Before we move further on the spherical mirror, we need to recognize and understand the meaning of a few terms. These terms are commonly used at discussion about spherical mirrors. The center of the reflecting surface of a spherical mirror is point called the pole. It lies on the surface of the mirror. The pole is usually represented by the letter P. Okay, where is pole? This line. When a ray of light falls on a mirror, center of the mirror, okay, is called what? Pole. Okay. The reflecting surface of a spherical mirror forms a part of a sphere. Okay. The reflecting surface of a mirror is form a part of sphere. Okay. I shown you already. Okay. This sphere has a center. This point is called the center of the curvature of the spherical mirror. Okay. It is represented by the center letter C. Please note that the center of curvature is not a part of the mirror. It lies outside its reflecting surface. Okay. The center of curvature of a concave mirror lies in the front of it. However, it lies behind the mirror in case of convex mirror. Okay. We may see, है ना, in a 10.2 figure, we seen already. The radius of the sphere of which the reflecting surface of a spherical mirror forms a part, okay, is called the radius of curvature, okay, of the mirror. It is represented by the letter R. This is letter R and this is center, and one more point was pole. Okay. We may note that the distance PC is equal to the radius of the curvature. Imagine a straight line passing through the pole and the center of the curvature of a spherical axis, a spherical mirror, है ना, axis normal to the mirror at the pole. Let us consider and the important terms related to the mirror through the activity. Okay. Okay. As we can see in this figure, first go through this activity. Okay. Do not look at the sun directly or even into the mirror reflecting sunlight. It may damage our eyes. Hold a concave mirror in our hand and direct its reflecting surface towards the sun. Okay. We can see for the previous paragraph. Okay, this is representing a spherical mirror. In this is center. Okay, and this is a mirror. Okay, lower side of the mirror, lower side of the concave mirror. This is concave mirror या convex mirror. This is convex mirror and this is concave mirror. Why this is concave mirror? Because outside polished. Okay. When a ray of light enters, falls on a concave mirror, we can see light coming from at infinity. Okay, this is what? This is an object A, and lower side of the object is called B, upper side of object is A. And the formation of image, formation of image means what? As we know that when a ray of light reflecting, after the reflection of light from any object enters in our eye, that's why we can see that object. So this is object and ray of light are passes reflected and enters, falls on a mirror. What kind of mirror? Concave mirror. And we can see ray of light 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, 5 ray of light, and all the ray of light are concentrate here and form image. Okay, we discussed a few minutes ago कि when see a spoon like this, our face, we can see our face in the middle of the spoon. Okay, center of the spoon, as like that. This is a spoon shaped concave mirror, and we can see our face center of the concave mirror. In the previous activity, spoon. Okay, and because all the ray of light after reflected concentrate in the center, this is called focus. Okay, in the concave mirror, a ray of light in the concave mirror, after the reflection of ray of light concentrate at a point, that point is known as focus. Okay, and the center of the middle of the concave mirror is called pole. This is called pole. Okay, and this is called center. Why this is called center? Center is a point situated between distance and mirror, pole. Center is the point that is situated between exact distance object and pole in the concave mirror. Okay, and in the convex mirror, same phenomena will happen. We can see कि ray of lights are falls on a convex mirror outside of the mirror and polish convex mirror inside. Okay, and the ray of light, we can see there are 5 ray of light. We can take many of rays, but for clear observation, for clear concept, we can few ray of light consider as here. Okay, so first ray of light falls and get reflect in the another direction. Okay, second ray of light get reflected in the another direction. Okay, and say as well as from this side, first ray of light and second ray of light get reflected in the different direction, but this is the single ray of light. Okay, single ray of light get reflect on the same path. Okay, and we can see image formation of the object should be focused. This is F. Why this is F? Okay, after the refraction, we know that after the refraction, focus after the refraction of ray of light, okay, all the ray of light concentrate at focus and image form here, and this is the center. Why this is center? Because center is situated between the exact distance between object and the pole, okay, and this is the upper side of mirror M and lower side of the mirror N, okay, clear? The paper of the first begins to burn, producing a smoke. Eventually it may even catch fire, okay. Sorry, in this activity, hold a concave mirror, है ना. This paragraph is about the activity, okay. So first of all, go through the activity. Hold a concave mirror, okay, in our hand and direct is the reflecting surface toward the sun. Reflecting surface toward the sun, this is important point. Reflecting surface toward the sunlight, okay. Direct the light reflected by the mirror to a sheet of a paper held close to the mirror, okay. Move the sheet of paper back and forth gradually until you find on the paper sheet is a bright sharp spot of light, okay. Hold the mirror and the paper in the same position for a few minutes. What do you observe? Okay, so we observe, as we can see, there is a concave mirror. Concave mirror means like this, okay. This is in the shape of concave mirror, okay, and some polished area of the concave mirror, and when a ray of light falls on concave mirror and all the ray of light concentrate at a, ठीक है, and this point as सेम पोजिशन फ्यू मिनट. व्हाट डू वी ऑब्जर्व, है ना. जब हम एक पेपर को कॉनकेव मिरर से, जब एक कॉनकेव मिरर को सनलाइट, इन द प्रेजेंस ऑफ सनलाइट, व्हेन वी यूज इन कॉनकेव मिरर बाय द एक्टिविटी ऑन ए paper will be burned. What is the reason? Because high intensity of sunlight concentrate at a point on a paper and that get heating and get inflammable point, okay, and that get burned. The paper at the begins to burn, producing a smoke. Eventually it may even catch fire. Why does it burn? The light from the sun is converged at a point, okay. We can see light get converged as a point at a sharp bright spot by a mirror. In fact, this spot of light is the image of the sun on the sheet of a paper, okay. Means this spot of light, okay, this spot of light is the small image of the sun formed on a sheet या paper. The heat, this point is the focus of the concave mirror, है ना. The heat produced due to the concentration of sunlight in the ignite paper. The distance of the image from the position of the mirror gives the approximate value of focal length of the mirror, okay. Come to the point. Let us try to understand this observation with the help of the ray diagram. Okay, we can see in the given figure a number of rays parallel to the principal axis are falling on a concave mirror. This is the important point, principal axis. Principal axis means this is principal axis. The middle of the line is called principal axis. Okay, this is called principal axis P. And concave mirror. Similarly, observe figure 10.2. How are the rays parallel to the principal axis? Come from on a point, the principal axis. This point is called the principal focus of the convex mirror. The principal focus is represented by the letter F. Okay? Principal focus is called principal focus is denoted by F. Okay, the distance between the pole and the principal focus of a spherical mirror is called the focal length. Okay, important point, distance between the pole and the principal focus is called focal length. Pole and this is what? This is principal focus, this is pole, and the distance between them is called F. This is F. Okay, focal length, F, small f tends to focal length. Okay, okay, the reflecting surface of a spherical mirror is by and large spherical the surface then has a circular outline. The diameter of the reflecting surface of a spherical mirror is called its aperture. Okay, this is an important point. What is aperture? Okay, the diameter of the reflecting surface of a spherical mirror is called aperture. Reflecting surface means this is reflecting surface है ना of the concave mirror is called what? Aperture है ना. This is concave and this is convex. So aperture of the convex mirror is this है ना, where light falls. Okay, that area, that part of the lens, that part of the mirror is called aperture. Okay, the distance m and represents the aperture. We shall consider in our discussion only such a spherical mirror whose aperture is much smaller than its radius of curvature. Okay, aperture is much less than यानी much smaller than the radius, यानी रेडियस से अपर्चर क्या होता है, बहुत ही कम होता है. ठीक है, as there is a relationship between the radius of curvature r and the focal length f of a spherical mirror. For the spherical mirror of small aperture, the radius of the curvature is found to be equal to the twice of the focal length. We put this r equal to 2f. R tends to radius and 2f tends to focal length. यानी जो रेडियस होती है स्फेरिकल मिरर की वो फोकल लेंथ के क्या होती है, डबल होती है. ठीक है, यानी रेडियस ऑफ ए स्फेरिकल मिरर इज twice as focal length. Okay, this implies that the principal focus of a spherical mirror lies midway between the pole and the center of curvature. Okay, the image formation by spherical mirror. The image formation by spherical mirror, now we will discuss about that. Okay, we studied about the image formation by plane mirror already in the previous pages. You also know that the nature, position and relative size of the image formed by them, है ना. यानी प्लेन मिरर के बारे में हमें 3 इम्पॉर्टेंट बातें पढ़नी होती है. पहला क्या है, नेचर ऑफ इमेज, पोजीशन ऑफ इमेज एंड रिलेटिव साइजेज ऑफ इमेज. ओके, 3 मेन पॉइंट्स आर, ओके, नेचर ऑफ इमेज formed by spherical mirror, plane mirror, okay, and position of images formed by plane mirror and relative size of the image formed by plane mirror. Okay, how about the image formed by the spherical mirror? In the coming points, है ना, we will discuss कि how is the size of spherical mirror, what is the nature of image of spherical mirror, position of image of spherical mirror. Okay, how can we locate the image formed by concave mirror for the different position of the object? Are the images real or virtual? Important, more important point है ना, कि all the images are real या virtual. Okay, in the plane mirror, in the plane mirror we discuss कि images was virtual or erect. Okay, and in the spherical mirror image was real and virtual also, only real and virtual. Okay, and in the plane mirror images was erect and virtual. Okay, are the enlarged, क्या वो अपने ओरिजिनल साइज से बड़े हैं, diminished or have the same size? We shall explore this with the activity 10.3. Okay, image formation by plane mirror. Okay, image formation by plane mirror, sorry, spherical mirror. We have studied about the image formation by plane mirrors, है ना, and its nature also, position and relative size of the images formed by them. How about the image formed by the spherical mirror? How do we locate? Okay, we told you already. Activity 10.3. Now we'll discuss. Okay, we have already learned way of the determining the focal length of a concave mirror. Determine the focal length of the mirror. Focal length of the mirror मतलब क्या? Focal length of the concave mirror is distance between pole and principal focus. Okay, distance between exact distance between pole and focus, principal focus. Okay, we got approximate focal length of the concave mirror by measuring the distance of the image from the mirror. Okay, take a concave mirror, find out its approximate focal length in the way described above. हमने अभी describe किया था यहाँ पे, and note down the value of the focal length, है ना. We can also find it by the obtaining image of distance object on a sheet paper. Okay, mark a line on a table with a chalk. Place the concave mirror on a stand. Place the stand over the line such that its pole lies over the line. Okay, draw a chalk 2 more lines parallel to the previous line. Okay, keep a bright object. ये तो नहीं चलेगा. Okay, image formation by come to the point. Okay, image formation by concave mirror for different position of the object. Okay, position of the object, position of image, size of image, nature of the image. This is more important. Okay, according to examination point of view. Okay, this is very important. Okay, in the phenomena of forming of image by the spherical mirror. Okay, the 3 main points as we discussed: position of the object and position of the object, position of the image, and size of image, nature of image. Okay, when position of object at infinity, okay, so position of image will be at the focus, है ना, जो हमने पिछले फिगर में देखा है ना. एंड साइज ऑफ द इमेज हाईली डिमिनिश पॉइंट साइज, हाईली डिमिनिश पॉइंट साइज मीन्स जब ऑब्जेक्ट इन्फिनिटी पे होगी तो उसका इमेज कहाँ बनेगा, फोकस पे, और द साइज ऑफ द इमेज विल बी डिमिनिश पॉइंट साइज, बहुत छोटा. ठीक है. एंड नेचर ऑफ द इमेज will be real and inverted. Okay, and when the position of object at beyond the center. Okay, so position of the image will be between focus and center. Okay, between focus and center at any point, है ना. and size of the image will be diminished, यानी ये भी क्या हो जाएंगे, छोटा, यानी ब्लर टाइप के दिखेंगे. रियल एंड इन्वर्टेड. ओके, नेचर ऑफ इमेज विल बी रियल एंड इन्वर्टेड. एंड द पोजिशन ऑफ ऑब्जेक्ट एट सेंटर. ओके, देन image will be form as center and the same size of image will be same and nature of image will be real and inverted. And when position of object between center and focus, principal focus, okay, capital F, so principal focus and a small f will be focal length. Okay, so this capital F considered as a focus, principal focus. Beyond the center, position of the image beyond the center and the size of the image enlarged, means the original size of the image will be increased and large, है ना, at the point C, and nature of the image will be real and inverted. Okay, and the at image position of the object at principal focus, so the position of the image form at infinity and the size of the image highly enlarged, means highly enlarged, अपने ओरिजिनल इमेज साइज से बहुत ज़्यादा होगा. And the nature of the image will be real and inverted. Okay, when the position of object between P and F, P considered as a pole and F considered as a principal axis. Okay, and position of the image form behind the mirror. Okay, and the size of the image will be enlarged and virtual and erect, nature of the image. Okay, thank you, and we will discuss for more topics in the coming video. Thanks for watching.